Fine. Now see, in last class, we discussed about organic chemistry, that in organic chemistry, what do we study? In organic chemistry, we study about organic compounds. Organic compounds study is organic chemistry. So in organic chemistry, we study about the organic compounds. Then I said, what organic compounds are? According to Berzelius,
Vital force theory.
vital force theory, organic compounds are the compounds which are present inside the living being. He proved, he said this, that inside the living beings, there
Sir,
is a,
your voice is shivering.
yeah,
Not problem.
I think from your side you have switched it on now.
Yes, sir.
If I think that sound is coming from your side. My sound is coming. Your device is, I think, on speaker mode now. No,
Yes.
fine. So
Yes,
just to
it
put
is, but I don't have. Okay.
fine.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So according to Berzelius vital force theory, inside the living being, there is a very special kind of force. That force is known as vital force, and that force is responsible for the formation of organic compound inside the living being. Since outside the living being, this vital force is not there, that's why outside the living beings, these organic compounds can't be there. But Berzelius' student Wohler synthesized urea there in the lab, that is carbamide, from ammonium cyanate. Ammonium cyanate. What ammonium cyanate is? NH4CNO. This
CNO.
is ammonium cyanate. What it is? It is inorganic compound. What it is? Inorganic compound. And on heating this ammonium cyanate, what we will get? We will get NH2CO, NH2. What this is? This is urea or carbamide. This is urea or carbamide. That's organic compound. So that's organic compound. This is inorganic compound. So in this way, from inorganic compound, we synthesized outside the living being this organic compound, urea or carbamide. So this was the first organic compound synthesized in lab. First organic compound synthesized outside the living being. Second organic compound synthesized was acetic acid, CH3, CH3, C double OH. Acetic acid. Who synthesized this? Who always synthesized this acetic acid compound there outside the living being. And the third organic compound was methane, which was synthesized by Berthollet. So these are the three organic compounds synthesized outside the living being. They are there in the lab. So then after this, there was need of right definition for the organic compound, because Wohler proved Berzelius wrong by synthesizing urea, carbamide outside the living being. So the second definition given was compounds of carbon with hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, fluorine, chlorine,
Chlorine, bromine,
and
iodine.
iodine. Compounds of carbon with hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine are called organic compounds. If you see from this definition point of view, then carbon and oxygen, their compound must be organic, that is CO and CO2. But as we know, CO and CO2 are not organic compounds, these are inorganic compounds. So this definition also was proved wrong. Then third definition was given, hydrocarbon and their derivatives. Hydrocarbon and their derivatives. So any hydrocarbon, and from hydrocarbons, whatever compounds you'll be making, all such compounds which will be derived from hydrocarbon will be known as organic compound. Since from this CO and CO2 can't be derived from hydrocarbon. Since the CO and CO2 can't be derived from hydrocarbon, so that is why CO and CO2 are not organic compounds. In last class, you asked me about this point now, why CO and CO2 are not organic compounds. So
Yeah.
CO and CO2 are not organic compounds because they can't be derived from hydrocarbon.
Okay.
They can't be derived from hydrocarbon. That's why CO and CO2 are not organic
Organic
compounds.
compounds.
Fine. Then after this, what I did, I did a reaction. In that reaction, we one by one, we replaced, substituted hydrogen by halogen. And in this way, we were getting CH3Cl, then CH2Cl2, then CHCl3, then CCl4. These all, these all are. This is hydrocarbon, and these are 1, 2, 3, and
Derivatives.
4 are these 4 are derivatives. So these all hydrocarbon and their derivatives, these are called organic compounds. Like this,
Sir,
CO
your
and CO2 can't be synthesized. Yeah, please tell me.
any your voice was not proper, so but it's proper now.
Okay, fine. So CO and CO2, since can't be synthesized there in the lab, there can't be derived there from hydrocarbon, so are not organic compounds. These are inorganic compounds. CO and CO2 both are inorganic compounds. Till here we studied there in our last class.
Yeah.
Fine. I told you here, this is fire damp. This is one point.
Yeah.
I am talking about mainly those points which are from ITJW point of view are important, conceptually important, and are not there in the books. This is fire
Okay.
damp. This is one point. Second point, this reaction is known as oxidation reaction. Why it is known as
Yeah.
oxidation reaction? Because hydrogen is lost. Hydrogen is lost, and instead of hydrogen, non-metal is added. Chlorine is added. Halogen is added. So that is why this reaction is oxidation. This reaction is substitution reaction. This reaction is
Right.
oxidation reaction. This reaction is chlorination reaction.
Halogen.
This reaction is known as halogenation reaction. So these are all names for the same reaction. Many more are there. Right now, today, since we have not done that much, so simply I have said substitution. But after few days, what will I say? I'll say free radical substitution. Right now, I can't explain you what free radical substitution reaction is now. So that's why not talking about that. So after few classes, 1 or 2 weeks, then only I'll be there in a position to explain you what free radical substitution is.
Okay.
Now, this was first point. This is second point. Then here, this is known as methylidene chloride. This is also
Yeah.
important point. This is known as methylidene chloride. Then here in India, before operation, chloroform is used. Here in India, before operation, chloroform is used to give anesthesia to patient. But in foreign countries, chloroform is banned. Instead of chloroform, halothane is used.
What?
So halothane is used. So this was first point, second point, then this was third point, this is fourth point. So in coming classes, I'll explain you what halothane is. And this fifth point, this one, this is known as perchloromethane. Perchloromethane. What compounds are called perhalo compounds? In which all hydrogens are removed and instead of hydrogen, halogen is added. Since here all hydrogens are removed and instead of hydrogen, halogen is added, so such compounds are called perhalo compounds. Such compounds
What?
are called perhalo compounds. So this is perchloromethane. Parent was methane. Now from methane only it is derived. So methane, and
Yeah.
all hydrogens are removed and instead of hydrogen, halogen is added. So it is called perchloromethane. So till here we have already done. Is this all okay?
Yes, sir.
Should I go to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Now see here, this in organic chemistry, very important. See, you have said carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur,
So,
fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. These four, their valency is 1. Hydrogen is also having valency 1. Fine. The valency, 10 out of 10, 50% job is so easily done. Out of 10, 5 is done. Na?
yeah.
Just remaining 5 are there. There we will focus. Phosphorus, sorry, nitrogen and phosphorus are having valency 3 and 5. Oxygen is having valency 2. Sulfur is having 2, 4, 6. And carbon is having valency 4. And carbon is having valency 4. Carbon is having valency 4. Carbon is having valency 4. So see here, in organic chemistry, these valencies of these 10 elements are very, very important. We should know the valencies of all these 10 elements. Valency of carbon is 4. Hydrogen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine are 1. Oxygen is 2. Sulfur is 2, 4, and 6. Nitrogen and phosphorus are 3 and 5. So that's all. You, without knowing this, you can't manage organic chemistry. That's very important. We have to remember this all.
Got it.
Fine.
Yeah.
Now see, these points we should remember. Now what next is C. What it means? If number of carbon there in any organic compound is 1, then the prefix used will be meth. If any organic compound is having only 1 carbon atom, then the prefix used for that will be meth. If carbon atoms are 2 in number, then what would be the prefix?
Right.
Eth. Eth. For if carbon is 1, then meth, and if carbon is 2, then eth, and if carbon is 3, then what will be the prefix? Pro. If carbon atom is 4, then it will be but. If carbon atom is 5, then it will be pent. This is basic ABCD sort of thing. So we have to remember this all. If we'll remember this all, then only we can understand the coming things. If carbon atom is 6, then it will be H. If carbon atoms are 7, then it will be Hep. And if carbon atom is 8, then it will be Oct. And if the carbon atom is 9, then it will be known. And if carbon atom is 10, it will be dead. And if carbon atom is 11, then it is undead. Do that like this. So if carbon atom is 1, then meth. Now see, if between carbon single bond is there, if between carbon single bond is there, then suffix "ane" will be used. If between carbon double bond is there, then suffix "ene" will be used. And if between carbon triple bond is there, then suffix "ine" will be used. Now see here, they have given you this. Valency of carbon is 4. Valency of carbon is 4. How many you have written? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 hydrogen.
Yeah.
This carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. So now both, how many carbons are there? 2. So it will be F. And between carbon triple bond is there. And for triple bond, what suffix is used? Ine. So it will be ethyne. If between carbon double bond is there. Now see the valency of carbon. What valency this carbon is having? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Now see how many carbons are there? 2. So F. And between carbon double bond is there. So ene, ethene. Now see, Carbon-carbon single bond, but the valency of carbon is 4. What is the meaning of valency? Valency means combining capacity. How many bonds that element is having? Valency of carbon is 4. So it should have 4 bonds. But right now here only 1 bond. 2 bond, 3 bond, 4 bond. So here you will be writing hydrogen. This carbon is also having valency 1. Then it is 2, then 3, then 4. So how many carbons are there? 2 are there. And between them, single bond is there. So in ethane, ethene, ethyne. Carbon atoms are 2 now. So Eth. And if single bond is there, then in. Double bond is there, in. Triple bond is there, ine. So like this we'll do. Like this we'll do. This is a very basic thing. This is a very basic thing. Is this all okay, beta?
Yes, sir.
Should I go to the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Now see. Here we have taken 5 carbon atoms. Now we'll start counting carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we'll start from this side, then it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, if we'll see this side, this triple bond is there on the 3rd carbon atom. And if you'll see from this side, this triple bond is there on the 2nd carbon atom. So from which side it is lower?
From the right side.
Right side. So what you will do, you will start counting carbon from right side only. This won't be right one. So total, how many carbons are there? 5. So pent. Now see on 2nd carbon, triple bond is there. So pent to ine. Pent to ine. Pent to ine. Is this okay, beta?
Yes, sir.
Pent to ine. This is the name of this compound, or you can write it 2-pentyne also. You can write it 2-pentyne also, but never pentyne 2. But never pentyne 2. Never. That's not correct. Either write before or exact position. After the name, numbering can't be done. Pentyne 2 won't be the right one. But see, in IIT JEE, this is not given. This is also not given. And this is given. Then obviously this will be the name. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. But then too, this will be the name. If these two are not there. But if these two are there, these will be the answers.
Okay.
Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
See, your correct spelling is OJAS. But if OJAS and OJUS both are given, then you will be writing OJAS. But if OJAS is not written, then you will be writing OJUS only.
Yeah.
Then we will be writing that only. Is this all okay?
Yes, sir.
Now see, this is one. Can you give me this answer? Can you give me this answer? Can you write the name of this
How will
one?
the numbering be now, sir?
Yeah, numbering. First of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we'll start from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See this side. First carbon is having double bond.
Yeah.
This side, first carbon is not having double bond. So this won't be the correct. This will be the correct one. Now see, total, how many carbons are there? 6. So hex. 6 carbons are there, na? So hex.
Yeah.
Now see, on first double bond is there. And on third double bond is there. 2 double bonds are there, na? One is on first and third, and second is on third. So hex 1, 3.
1, 3, 9.
Diene. 2 enes are there, na?
Why?
2 are there, na? 2 double bonds are there, na?
Yeah.
So that's why you have to write diene.
Yeah. 40.
Now see. Can you write down the name of this one?
Yes, sir. Western.
You have to be very cautious, Ojas. Huh? If I'll say that
Mm-hmm.
your name is Ramesh, you won't be saying yes, no? You have to tell me that no, sir, my name is not Ramesh. So I will always be giving you wrong options. You know? I will always be giving you wrong options, but yeah, so that I can check whether you are sleeping or listening me. Fine.
Okay. Yeah,
This is
fine.
what IT JEE is a game of smart people. If you are smart na, then it will be very easy for you to manage that. By mugging, we can't manage IT JEE.
Right. So, pen 2, 3 point.
Now, see, first of all, Ojas, see here. See this carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. What about this carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Valency of carbon can't be more than 4.
Okay. Yeah,
Here
right.
I wrote valency of carbon 6. So there I did
Yeah.
mistake. So that is not true.
That
That's
is why
not
you were
possible.
saying me about the Ramesh thing, right?
Yeah, always. I will always be doing like this only. Because this is what
Okay.
ITJEE, if you are smart, na, then it's very, very easy. Very easy. You know, IITians are very different people. They are not ordinary people. Doctors are very different. They are very smart people. From how they are moving there on the road, from there you will come to know. They will never move out there in slippers. They will always be well updated.
Okay.
Fine. They are not ordinary people. They are very different people. So see next again. Next again. 1, 2. Now see what will be the name of this one. You are there in the Amravati only.
Yeah, about
Yeah,
the
how it's a medium city or a small city?
quite, yeah, medium. Yes. Not a metro
Okay.
city. It's only
Oh, fine.
not that.
I was there in Ahmednagar. I was there in
Okay.
Ahmednagar, Latur, but never been there in Amravati. When I was there in
Oh,
college, my friend was from Amravati,
okay.
but he settled there in there, my native place, there Bhopal only.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Sir,
based.
will this be? Yeah.
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 Please tell me what will be the name of this one.
Hex 1, 4 line.
Yeah, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we'll start the counting carbon from this side also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, here second carbon is having triple bond. Here also second is having triple bond. Now see,
Okay.
next here
Okay.
fourth carbon, here also fourth. So from left hand side or right hand side, from any side you can start counting carbon. From any
Okay.
side you can start counting carbon. Because from both end it will remain the same. So hex 2, 4, diene. See how calmly I am doing. First, what I did, I wrote hex. What I did, hex. Then I said 2, 4. Then I said diene. So always break
Sir, why
it
diene?
because two triple bonds are there. Na? Two triple bonds are there. Na?
Yeah. Okay.
That's the reason.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
See, organic compounds. It's a very big topic. Obviously, we'll be taking time, this nomenclature. Organic compound just made of 10 elements only. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur. fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, just only 10 elements. And what about inorganic compounds? Inorganic compounds are made of 110 elements around. So the number of inorganic compound must be large. Number of inorganic compound must be very large because it is made of 110 elements. And this should be less in number because here 10 elements are there, but is not so. This is very large in number. Number of organic compounds is very large in number. Number of organic compounds is very large. Why this one is not so large? Reason: catenation. Catenation, what catenation is? Self-linking property of carbon atom. Self-linking property of carbon atom. That is called catenation. Means one carbon can combine with another carbon to form a very, 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 very large number. Since the carbon is having great tendency of linking with other carbon atoms, that property of carbon combining with other carbon atom is called catenation. Is called what? Catenation.
Catenation.
So because of this catenation, they form a large number of compounds. Here that catenation is not there. That's why their number is not so large. First thing. Second, organic compounds can show isomerism. Organic compounds can show isomerism and inorganic compounds can't show isomerism. So because of isomerism and because of catenation, number of organic compound is very, very large. Number of organic compound is very, very large.
Good.
Fine.
Yeah.
Number of, just to remember all these points better, anything they can ask you. See, you will be finishing this chapter there in 1 or 2 weeks. 1 week, no. Minimally, it will be taking 2 weeks around. And from these 2 weeks, just only how many questions will be coming? Just only one. One chapter.
And the IGCSE exams,
IIT JEE and in IGCSE, every exam question must be there. But here right now I am talking about IIT. In IIT only one question will be there from this chapter. And we do not know which question it will be. Suppose I have said one point and that point you have missed, then we will get this chapter 0 now.
Yeah.
So it won't be one question, it won't be one chapter, it will be your hardship of 2 weeks. So every means see man, so many points I'll be telling you, but then too I can't claim that question must be there from my contents only. And if you further miss it, then you can imagine one question, if you'll miss one question there in IIT JEE, you'll be going back of 10,000 students. One question means 10,000 students. So if you'll make a mistake, means you will be going back of 10,000 students.
Right.
And see, man, when you will be sitting there in counseling, man who will be before you will be getting admission there in IIT JEE, and unfortunately, we won't be. Then you can't imagine that time what frustration we will be having there in our mind. Right. How much we will get frustrated. Fine. So that's why give importance to each and every point. Means I am just showing you path. I am just guiding you. You have to practice a lot so that you can ask me all those things which I have not discussed, I have not explained you. So you can ask all those things too. Okay. Fine. So this is the reason of very large number of organic compound. One is catenation and second is isomerism. One is catenation and second is isomerism. Now see, can you tell me this? What is the name of this compound?
What has to be used? The suffix.
Yeah, suffix and prefix both.
Yeah, okay. So,
After 4 5 minutes, class will be stopped. So rejoin through the same link.
okay, fine. Uh, Sir,
Yes.
the bonds thing, what will be used? Like there are three double bonds, right?
Yeah. For two, what you have used? For two, what you have used? By. For
Nine,
three, what you will be using? Tri,
prime.
tetra, penta, hexa, hepta, octa.
So have to two, three, four trine.
Yeah, fine. I'll see. First of all, what you should do? You should write the number. One,
Good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here on third, double bond is there. And we'll
Hmm.
start counting carbon from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This side second is having. So you'll start counting from this side, not from this side. So total, how many are there? 7 are there. So have, and on second, third, fourth, three triple bonds are there. Second, third, and fourth. Try in.
Yeah.
Don't think, just keep on writing.
Okay.
Fine. Hept 1, sorry, hept 2, 3, 4. Try in.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
Few months back, means before this IIT JEE exam, I was there in Ajmer.
Where?
There, I was there in Ajmer. You
Okay.
know Ajmer, Rajasthan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There, one businessman's daughter was writing IIT JEE. So he called
Uh-huh.
me there. So I was there in Ajmer only, and just hardly 3.5 months around, I taught that girl, and she cleared her mains.
Nice.
Yeah.
What
So
answer?
yeah. Rank I don't remember, but was good rank. But was good rank. She was not so good in chemistry. Physics she didn't
Hmm.
did pretty well. In physics she scored quite less. So, but in chemistry and maths she scored very well. So just only for that one girl they hired me.
Do you teach all three subjects?
No, no, I was just taking chemistry only. Other teachers were
Okay.
there for physics and maths.
Okay.
Yeah. So just for that one girl only, they called all the three faculties from different parts of India. So just for that one girl. And what salary I was getting there in Akash, more than that they offered me.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. So just for one girl only, they they find. So like this, that's so easy. So easy. Just this we should remember. And this numbering should be now lowest sum rule. What it is? Lowest sum rule. See, if one side, if you count carbon, if you count, then number coming will be 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4 means
Yeah.
2 plus 3, 5 plus 4, 9. If another side, if opposite side you will start counting carbon, then it will be 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 5 will be 7 plus 5, 12. So which is a smaller number? Which
The
is a
two, three,
smaller
four.
number? You will always prefer that smaller number. This is what the lowest sum rule. This is
Okay.
what the meaning of lowest sum rule. Fine.
Okay.
Now,
Gotcha.
see. Can you write down the name of this one?
Right. Uh, Sir, hex 134 triene
Yeah, let's see. I'll check it.
for the black
1,
one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So heads 1, 3, 4, not 5 beta.
Yeah, 134 only.
Okay, fine, good. Heads 1, 3, 4, try eel. Very good.
Ene.
Fine, very good beta, very good. So like this. Now, what about this one? Soon it will be ended. So just rejoin.
Mhm.
Your laptop, your device is touch screen.
Yeah.
So you can write there on the screen also. I have already enabled you.
I will do it from tomorrow. I don't have the stylus today.
Oh, fine, fine, fine.
Yeah.